Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey Crafts, and today I'm answering another question. It's to do with the kind of weight of sticks. I got a question this morning where what is the ideal weight for a blackthorn walking stick? And as always, I kind of said it just depends. Depends on the person of what they're looking for, and usually, common sense should be applied. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're a very robust gent who's 6'7" and weighs 250 pounds, if you're buying small, really thin, light blackthorn, it's probably not the most practical thing to go about it. Like most blackthorn kind of, is quite strong enough as well. But like, depending on your situation and how much you're going to be on it and how stable you feel in it. So you always get a stick that is right for you. Traditionally, blackthorn is not that heavy. And, despite what you see these big, giant, heavy ones in movies and different things like that, like from, half a pound up to about a pound is usually like, how the majority of blackthorns were. Usually the shaft is about maybe 3/4 of an inch most of the way down. It has some knuckles, like you can get bigger, heftier ones and lighter ones as well, but usually it kind of fell within that. So, in grams, like, is about, like, say 250 grams to about 400. Like, the majority of blackthorn are usually kind of in that kind of range. Like, of course, you can get kind of bigger, heftier ones as well, but like, if you're using as an everyday walking cane, on your wrist, you don't want something that's going to be too heavy to kind of go around. Like, the heavy sticks do look pretty good and sell well as well, but they would be the kind of more kind of practical ones. So, like, when you're deciding on the weight of the stick that is ideal for you, you apply common sense of what you're using it for, what kind of you're comfortable with as well. If your wrists have some problems and you're going to have some issues. The handle size is important as well. Like, if you want this big, huge, giant handle that you can barely get your hand around because it looks cool, but when you're trying to use that every day, it's probably like not the most practical to have like a big, giant, handle on it. Like, as I've done a video before on, like, the hand and how it's just really the center of your hand that, very small handles are still perfectly fine for blackthorn for everyday use. Like, a lot of people, they just see, oh, the handle's too small. But, like, again, handles were, if you look at any of the old pictures of blackthorn, the handles were quite small. They were always quite thin, strong sticks as well. So, like, they're in that kind of mindset, but they want something quite big. So the weight really depends on what you're comfortable with, the reason that you're going to do it. There is no ideal weight for the person. Women and ladies usually like a bit of a lighter stick as well. They don't want something that's like, too much. If you're quite a robust gent and a taller gentleman as well, then if you're taller, you're going to be pushing down more on it as well. So you need a kind of a bit of a stronger stick as well. It has to be like pretty straight as well. If you're looking for something like that, like not completely straight, but has balance. So, it's and then different sticks you might use for different occasions. Like, most people will buy a few blackthorn. They'll not just buy one or two. They'll have this blackthorn for everyday use, this one when they want to kind of show off, this one when, someone comes to the house. So they have a whole collection, and a blackthorn for every occasion. Like, you can have a walking stick that, you want to keep as pristine, and you have a walking stick that's going to have all like scuffs on it from everyday wear and wear and tear as well. So yeah, like, it's most people will nowadays have, blackthorn for different occasions. And, I know there's a lot of stick collectors out there as well. They just want different ones that look different. And that's the beauty about a McCaffrey craft stick, is that they're all made from one piece of wood, and the handles are naturally occurring handles, which I will, cut out and shape and for the best grip and best balance possible that I deem fit. So yeah, so there you have it, a quick chat about weights of sticks and blackthorns. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.